Hi Aries, this is Natalie from Inspired Alignment. I'm coming on today to do your reading for June 2019. Please check your sun, moon, and rising signs so that you can get more of a complete picture of your particular situation. Also, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with Aries for June 2019. So Spirit, what are the most important messages that Aries are going to need to know during the month of June 2019? Most important messages for Aries. Okay, the first card we have is the Queen of Air. I was literally just about to say you could be dealing with the Queen of Air, and then that's the one that I pulled. So that message must be very important to someone. Okay, what other messages do we have for Aries for June? The Eight of Fire. The Five of Water. And then under the deck we have the Nine of Air, the Essential, and the Scribe. Okay, so some of you guys could be dealing with somebody who is a Queen of Air. This would be a feminine type of an energy, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. For those of you who are not actually dealing with a Queen of Air, you could actually, I'm getting like a sense of you're kind of being asked to embody some characteristics of the Queen of Air during the month of June. So the Queen of Air is somebody who values the truth, values communication, is a good communicator, like very fair and just, also very kind of cutthroat. So if something is not meeting up to her standards, or if she feels like there's like some disloyalty or some dishonesty, like there's like a cut off, she can be very cold. And the reason why I'm feeling like this could be something that you need to do in the month of June is just like the cards that are kind of surrounding it. I'm feeling like there's almost like a situation, something going on within your life that you're feeling kind of trapped within, or controlled by in some way. And I feel like you need to kind of cut yourself out of this situation. And then for some of you, you could actually be dealing with a specific person who is a Queen of Air, and they're playing a large part in whatever this is that's taking place here. Either they are part of the situation that you're feeling controlled by, or they're somebody outside of that situation who is providing some kind of assistance for you. Yeah, I feel like a sense of like just wanting to be free, wanting to break free out of something, and like almost like you're feeling like almost like down or depressed about it. You're just unhappy with whatever the circumstances that you're in, and I feel like in the month of June, you're really going to be kind of like thinking about and deliberating on like the different options that you can take. And I do feel like there's like, there is some like positivity or like some sunlight or something like kind of shining in on the situation during the month of June. But you're still kind of like doing this whole like figuring it out, trying to figure out how to how to remove yourself from something that you no longer want to be a part of. Okay, so I'm going to pull some more cards on this to see what other information we can get for Aries for June. Okay, Spirit, what other messages does Aries need to know about the messages that have already been given? What other messages do we have for Aries for the month of June? Okay, what is this Queen of Air about for Aries? Oop. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles fell out, but I'm going to set it to the side here because I just feel like it wasn't necessarily meant to. Okay, what is this Queen of Air about for Aries in the month of June? Man, I've got cards wanting to just jump out all over the place. This Queen of Air. What is this Queen of Air about for Aries? Yeah, there could have been, like a breakup or a conflict that you've had with a Queen of Air. There could have been a conflict that you had with anybody, really, and it caused some heartache, because it was really, like, cold and kind of just cut off. I mean, like, no closure, no explanation, created a lot of pain. It could have been with this particular Queen of Air, or that might just be the energy of it. Just very kind of cold and detached. Yeah, okay, let's see what this Eight of Fire is about. What does Aries need to know about the Eight of Fire? Okay, Eight of Swords. So yeah, I feel like you're definitely trapped within your mind, not really knowing how to move forward. I feel like you've kind of got like some negative thoughts that you're kind of repeatedly going over within your head, and it's kind of making you feel trapped in some way. It's like you want to move, but your thoughts are almost what are holding you back here in some way. Okay, let's see what this Five of Water is about for Aries. What is this Five of Water about? Yeah, Four of Cups. Definitely, like feeling a loss. Just feeling like something's missing. Feeling like you aren't exactly doing what it is that you want to do. You're not in the situation that you really want to be in. You know, I'm noticing that this one cup in the front here is empty, and like the one above her is full, but she doesn't actually possess that cup. She doesn't actually see it, or like she may be just kind of imagining it. So I feel like there is something that you don't have right now that you want, and then what you do have you don't want. And this definitely could have something to do with relationships. Like, I feel like there could have been a breakup, and you're kind of, still kind of dealing with some, tough emotions when it comes to, the breakup of this relationship. Yeah, there could have been, like, it could have been sudden or unexpected as well. Okay, what is this Nine of Swords about for Aries? Does Aries need to know about this Nine of Swords? Okay. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. So yeah, there's I just get this sense of no movement. Either you're feeling kind of like so down and out that you feel like you like really can't even function, or the person that you're dealing with is not making any movement. They're resting, they're staying where they're at, they're not coming forward in any way. And it's creating you to feel like really kind of trapped within the mind, having a lot of questions about what happened here. This could have been like a breakup of like a family situation. Okay, what is the essential about for Aries? What does Aries need to know about the essential? Okay, the World card. Yeah, there needs to be the closing up and the ending of a cycle. I feel like what you're being trapped by is your own kind of thoughts and emotions. Really kind of having a hard time coming out of like these tough emotions because something didn't work out in the way that you wanted it to. Let me get another card here for the essential. Can I have another card here for the essential? Yeah, there needs to be movement forward out of this kind of like controlled energy, whether it's being controlled by you and your kind of negative thought patterns or negative emotions, or whether it's another circumstance within your life that you kind of feel trapped within. I'm hearing for some of you guys that this relationship may have not been a very healthy one, and that it was actually somewhat controlling. It controlled you in some way, whether you realized it or not. And almost like this separation is necessary. Like, I feel like you're having a really hard time with it, but I feel like it's kind of time to break free from it. That there's more stuff for you that's available for you outside of this relationship. Okay, let's see what the scribe is for Aries. What does Aries need to know about the scribe? Yeah, the devil. May I have another card here for the scribe? Okay. There could be some addictions that are involved here in some way. Either a person that, you're dealing with, or you yourself. It's like an overindulgence. Yeah, I'm feeling like alcohol or drugs, or any kind of addiction. It could be gambling. This also could be like the addiction to a specific person. But I feel that's not going to be for most of you. I feel for most of you this is like an actual addiction to something like drugs or alcohol or something like that. And this could be the person that you're dealing with. They may have left you out in the cold or something because of this toxicity or this addictive type of behavior. I'm hearing pills for some of you. So somebody may have some kind of like a dependence on like prescription drugs or some kind of pills. That could be the reason why this person is not around. And then for some of you guys, I feel like this is almost like escapism. You may be trying to escape feeling so sad and upset about this situation, that you're turning to like drugs and alcohol or some, something that's going to kind of make you forget about it, or kind of distract you from the pain that you're feeling. Okay, so let's see what else we can get here. Oop. Okay, for Aries, what do I want to look at here? Let's look at this 8 of Fire with the 8 of Swords. What else does Aries need to know about the 8 of Fire with the 8 of Swords? Yeah. I feel like there is a big piece of you that wants to get out of this, to get out of like this pain, or like this mental like anguish, this heartache. But I'm getting it's like it's a phase. It's like it's a cycle. And you're like kind of keeping yourself trapped here. I have another card here for this 8 of Fire and 8 of Swords. Yeah, you're really stuck on a particular person. You may feel like you have a strong spiritual connection to this person, and you just can't really understand how you're going to be able to kind of push forward without this person in your life anymore. Let's look at the Scribe with the 3 of Cups and the Devil. Yeah, I'm feeling like for those of you who are kind of turning to substances to kind of help you through this time, this is saying to, instead of reaching for some kind of a substance, to reach for spirit instead. Find ways to connect with spirit, with your higher self. That's going to be what really helps you. And I mean, I kind of feel like it's the same thing for if this is another person that you're dealing with. Like, this is something that they need to do. This is something that they need to work on and do. You can't make them change this or stop this. This is something that they have to do. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's see what other messages we can get for Aries for June 2019. Other messages we have for Aries. Okay, King of Michael. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. And I definitely seen that here with like this Queen of Air. Like, there may have been some like lies or deceit or something here, and there needs to be communication, honest communication. And this is saying, you know, to stay in your integrity, even though you may be dealing with a lot of like pain and heartache and stuff like that going on here. Don't let that be a reason for you to kind of step outside of yourself and do something that isn't going to be good for you. And then under the deck we have the Wheel. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. So, I mean, the wheel is turning here, and that's kind of what I've seen with the moon. Like it's almost like it's a phase, it's a cycle. You know, you are going to come out of this. So you need to like believe that. This doesn't, you know, things don't, one thing that is certain, that's always certain, is change. So you're not going to be staying in this situation or staying in this energy forever. So trust and believe in that. I really feel like you need to find ways to heal within yourself, to do some inner healing on yourself, and try to maybe figure out why exactly this particular relationship or what this person has done, you know, why is it so painful? Like, what other wounds is it kind of opening up for you? Okay, what other messages does Aries need to know for June 2019? Support. Yeah, definitely reach out for support if you feel like you need it. I've had to do it definitely in times where I've been really down and out, like dark night of the soul type stuff. I mean, I've had to call friends or family to kind of help pull me out of that. And I feel like that may be something that you might have to do. You know, if you have some people that, you know, you can count on for some kind of support. I think you would be surprised how many people are kind of willing to be there for you if you just kind of ask. Also, make sure that you're getting enough rest and that you're kind of taking care of yourself. And then under the deck here, we have miracles. So, you know, have faith that new things are going to be happening. This is not going to be like this forever. The more that you kind of stay in this energy, the longer it kind of drags out. But I feel like you definitely have some things that you need to work on within the self here. But I feel like there are some new things wanting to come in for you, and it may just not look the way that you want it to right now. So just kind of be aware of that and have that in the back of your mind. Be open to how things are coming in for you. Okay, Aries, so I hope that these messages helped you, and I will see you soon. Take care.